We're going to look at a program page here and how you find information on a program page and how you edit information. So a program page is defined for the most part, and there are some exceptions to this, but for the most part in a COLA, on the COLA site, it's defined as an undergraduate major or a graduate program. So those program pages have more info than a basic page, and they're set up slightly differently. They're set up into this two-column format, and they have some of them have this extra menu on the right. Not all of them do. They have extra links down here. So it can be a little bit confusing to find where all this information is in order to edit it. So I'm just going to show you that. So you click the Edit tab. And you'll see in the very first pane that shows up, you have just part of the information. And this is descriptive information that was found at the top of the page. In order to find the additional information, you have to go to these tabs, and this is different from a basic page which does not have these tabs. So here on this second tab, Additional Information, is where you find all of the requirements information, the tables and so forth that say what you need to do for that program. If you scroll down here a little bit, you'll see that here is where you have the helpful links that were at the bottom of the page. So I'm just going to go back in another tab here to show you how the page looks, just to remind you. There's the tables, and here are the helpful links. And those you can add to if there are other ones, but these are standardized across all the programs. We have a link to the undergraduate or the graduate catalog to the particular program, and then a link to the courses.unh.edu site so people can look for courses. The honors information block here we do not use. This was originally built this way before we hammered out how we were going to display information, so we ended up not going with this, so you can just ignore that block. On the third tab here is where you have contacts and departments. So I'm going to go back to the page view here. This is the contacts block, and if you want to change these contacts, this is how you do it. You just go to this Contacts and Departments tab and delete the one that's there and add in the new one for whoever that might be. I have no idea. I'm just taking random names here. Let's say it's Thomas and Carrie. And once the name pops up, you want to click it so that you get the code that will allow the system to know what information to pull. So I'm going to go back and put Leslie back in there. And you could have multiple ones. You could just have one if you want. So that is how you get to most of the information that's on the page, but not all of it. So we didn't look at this. And the way to get to that information is to click on the subpage, and then this acts more like a basic page does. So you click on the page, you click the edit icon, tab, excuse me, not icon, and then the information comes up and you can edit it here, just like a basic page. You'll note that you don't have to create menu links here because this is a special kind of sub-menu which is called a book. It creates its own pages, so you never have to provide a menu link. If you want to reorder the links, you click this, and you can just drag and drop. And you always have to click Save Book Pages, otherwise it won't save what you have done. And what else? Let's see. So I'm back at the program page here. If I want to add a new page to this little sub-menu, this is where I do it, right here. Add page to this program. Brings up a blank page. You title it, you put in the body, whatever you want. And then here, instead of provide a menu link, you have to choose education, and then it automatically knows because of where it was when I said create a new page, it knows that it goes into this particular book outline, and then you would just save it. And I'm not going to do that because I don't want to save that page. Edit program outline is exactly the same as the moving links button that was up here. So this is exactly the same as this. Now, on this page, there are some cases where people actually have additional information here. They've added like a new custom block here. And if you wanted to do that, you could click down at the bottom, customize this page. And don't delete anything that you see here, but you could add to it. And you do that by clicking this blank this plus sign for this blank box up here, which is a placeholder box. You click the very top button, New Custom Content. Let's say we wanted this to be, I really don't know what this might be, so, or special note or something. Administrative title is just what you want to remember it by. You don't really have to worry about that. And this is the title that people will see, special note, and then I can say something like this watch for information sessions this fall, and then you click finish, and you'll see that it popped it up at the very top here. But you want it to be, we want all of these program pages to be consistent, and so we want this, if there is a custom menu here, we want it to be at the top, followed by contacts, followed by whatever else you might want. So I'm going to grab these handles here, and I'm going to drag this so that this special note is at the bottom. And you know you're at the right place when the yellow box shows up behind it, which it has here. So now I just release it, and it puts it where I want. And then none of this will be saved unless you go back down to this black bar and click Save as Custom. And then you can see the special note was added here to the right. If you want to go in and edit this, you click Customize this page again. And then you could either delete the note here, or you can click the little gears, which will let you get back in to make edits. I'm going to delete this now. In order for this to actually take, I've got to go back down and save. And that is a program page.